So good day everyone. Today Ms. Daolong and I had the opportunity to discuss laboratory instrumentation and informatics software as well as laboratory information management systems or the LIMS. First, I will be going to discuss the laboratory instrumentation and informatics software or the laboratory informatics. Next. So when we say laboratory informatics, it is the specialized application of information through a platform of instruments, software, and data management tools. So kaning instruments, software, and data management tools mo ni siya ang nag-allow sa ato as mga scientific data. So a scientific data is an information nga based on research that carried out sa mga scientists para mag-capture, mag-process, migrated, and interpret for immediate use. It also stored, managed from the word management, and of course, it also shared to support the future research, development, and lab testing efforts while also maximizing efficiency of laboratory informations. So, ang term na laboratory informatics has been used in at least since the early 1980s and has expanded in meaning since then. But before the arrival of computer technology, information management was vital in laboratories and research endeavors of many varieties. So we have different types of laboratory software. First is the electronic lab notebook or the ELN. An ELN replaces paper notebooks and is used during the R&D process. It gives a better overview of data and the ability to search, share, collaborate, and organize. It also more secure and it takes less space than paper notebooks. So R&D stands for research and development. So here sa ALN, muna siya ang digital copy of your paper lab notebook or PLN. So kibali, ang goal ani sa ALN is to make research tasks easier like data collection, collaborations, and or communication and even analysis. And because of that, it helps scientists to be more efficient. And most ELNs can be used on tablets and therefore can also be brought to laboratories. So this image is an example of ELN. So from paper lab notebooks to electronic lab notebooks. So next is the LIMS or Laboratory Information Management System. LIMS are commonly used in routine analytical laboratories where the process is focused on samples. The system tracks samples and their related metadata as well as the analysis that need to be done and the results of analysis. LIMS system, they use several tools that simplify the process to ensure integrity such as barcoding, scanner, label printers, and integrations with other relevant databases. For example, hospital information system. So I will not go deeper tackle this one because Ms. Daolong will give you more information about this topic. So one siya example by the way sa LIMS kanis nga image. So next is the Laboratory Data Management System or the LDMS. LDMS is like cloud storage laboratories. Besides research data, it also stores relevant metadata and therefore makes the data researchable. Aside from that, ang LDMS nasabsiyay lain na important features such as the access control, electronic signatures, audit trials, life cycle management, and collaboration features, in which the ELN and LIMS systems nag-integrate nicely with the laboratory data management system or the LDMS, and they can use it as a backbone storage. So here sa image, as you can see, they gather or collect data for research. Ni sila ang researchers. Kani sila. Next is chromatography data management systems, CDMS. CDMS, also referred to as CDS or chromatography data system, is an LDMS with additional features specific for data management of chromatography system and data analysis. So kani sa system are usually kanang cloud-based systems with the local clients, and all chromatographic systems are controlled by the central server, which also allows you for remote control and data analysis. And as a result, the majority of the work can be completed on the user's personal computer. So here is an example of CDMS. So as what I said, gaina, all chromatographic systems are controlled by the central servers. So it also generates data records and process. Kani, they generate records and process. Next one is the LES or the Laboratory Execution System. LES is used to support the execution of processes according to the Standard Operation Procedures or SOP. A laboratory workstation would have a computer system with all necessary details to perform a process according to SOPs. So laboratories using laboratory execution systems, they can simply document critical methods execution phases as they happen in lab execution, of course, in which muna siya ang magtabang to ensure standard operating procedures and are being followed and tasks are being developed in controlled and compliant manner. So, muna siya ang example sa, oh my God, sorry, nawala. So, muna siya ang example sa LES. So, sa first image, separate LIMS, LES, and CDMS. Second image is the sample manager unified solutions. Isa na sila. Tama na sila. Next is the Process Analytical Technology Software or PAT software. PAT is the software that manages the online control systems and adjusts the production parameters in real time. Yeah. So PAT is defined as system for developing assessing and managing manufacturing processes by measuring essentials quality and performance parameters in real time to assure or ensure consistent and product quality. So here uh, actually, the algorithms that accept analytical data and performs adjustment to the production system, providing the specified quality standards are the backbone of PAT or process analytical technology. Yeah, technology. But software is often custom built or customized for each machine. So here. So from input, then process to output na dayon. Kana inga na ilahang pa kaan process. So next, automation scheduling software. This type of software is used for controlling laboratory automation systems. Automation offers a number of advantages, such as higher efficiency and more robust laboratory assays. The software is used to design the automation process in any way, execution it, and control the automation hardware. Of course, it also integrates with LIMS or ALN to store the protocols and results. Automation schedulers are usually developed and supplied by the vendors of the automation work cells. Of course, one siya example. Next is the laboratory instrument software. The first software in the laboratories was software that came with laboratory instruments. This software is used to control the instruments and analyze the data. So historically, these have been desktop applications, but today there are some ventures into cloud as well. Instrument software often logs in users' experience. Some users daw ani maka-experience sila og lag. Yeah. So sa image, mao ni siya ang example sa laboratory instruments. Like the example sa laboratory instruments like alcohol lamp, burette, test tube, iron stand, and many more. But diri, mani siya ang by the use of technology, mani siya ang mga instruments sa laboratory, of course. So, kailan na ta na kay pinapakita na sa ato ni Ma'am Aida. Next. Middleware and Robotic Process Automation or RPA. RPA is a type of software used for automating repetitive computer tasks. It is often used in automated testing of applications, but recently it is used for business processes as well. RPA can be programmed in a way to perform the functions of laboratory middleware. But more importantly here, they can also use for follow-up data processing, such as data extraction, data formatting, and reporting. Ang benefits ani, besides higher efficiency, it also maintenance of data integrity throughout the whole process, which eliminates the need for additional integrity reviews. Bago na ko. Yeah. So, ano siya? Robotic Process Automation or RPA. Sa R, record capture current process. Gani, sana lang. Encapsulate process as a service. A for automated process invocation. So, ano siya? An example of middleware and robotic process automation or RPA. Next is the data analysis software. Data analysis software is used for the analysis and summarization of data. The results are then imported in the reports. This is often called last mile analytics. So data analysis software can be intended for general use, such as spreadsheets and statistical packages like R, SP, SS, Orange, naming. There are also assay specific packages and platforms. For example, for next generation sequencing, the tools range from command line tools to desktop applications and severe platforms. So, so here is an example of data analysis software and data analysis tools. So, data analysis software. Na siya. Sila Orange, mention ko na gaina, Wow, Waffles, Open Refine, and many more. So I think this is the last types of laboratory software, the Enterprise Resource Planning or the ERP. ERP is a type of software used for planning and management of supply chain, services, manufacturing, finances, and other processes within the organization. Yeah. Here sa ERP, they are often used throughout organizations and therefore also in laboratories. Laboratory managers can use it for procurement, inventory, supply chain management, and services management. The enterprise resource planning is it is a software designed to help companies store, manage, and use data regarding their daily and regular processes. It also keeps track of a wealth of information, including payroll, raw materials, business commitments, purchase orders, and capacity for production. Muna sila ang mga benefits sa ARP. And also, software is a part of IT sector. ERP software is a part of IT sector. And because of this, it is useful and successful. It is now considered a multi-billion-dollar industry. So, di ba, unsa ka useful ang ERP? Daghan ka siya benefits. So, overall, there are 10 different types of laboratory software. So, I think diri na ko taman. Then next is Miss Daolong na. Thank you for listening, guys. Have a good day.
So good day everyone, I'm Ida and today I'm going to tackle about the Laboratory Information Management System, or also known as LIMS. So, what is Laboratory Information Management System? So, a LIMS or Laboratory Information Management System is a software solution to address the data management, automation, and regulatory challenges of laboratories across the globe. So, the LIMS is used not just in not just in the Philippines but also sa laing lugar, and it is a software na ginagamit sa laboratory since it has many advantages and functions when it comes to sa laboratory. So a as the name suggests, a LIMS is used to effectively manage laboratory samples and the associated data, thus standardizing operations by maintaining workflows, tests, and reporting procedures. So, the LIMS, it facilitates the management of samples, or in other words, it effectively manages the flow of samples mga test results, and associated data to improve the lab productivity and efficiency. So, kapag mugamit ka og laboratory information system, mas efficient siya kumpara sa kanang mga manual or mga traditional nga paagi. And with the growing needs of laboratories, the traditional LIMS too has evolved, with the system being able to do much more than just tracking samples. So, since nagkaano po high-tech, ang LIMS po, nagkaano po siya evolve. So, mas nadaghan ang iyang functions o ang iyang mga advantages sa mga users ng LIMS. So, it is the answer of needs of modern laboratories. So, instruments may be integrated into LIMS or LIMS to automate the collection of test data, ensuring they are properly calibrated and operated by trained staff only. So, as what I've said nga, the system being able to do much more than just tracking samples. So it's not just about tracking samples or workflow management, but also maka-benefits po siya about mga documentation, sa instrumentation, reporting and certificates, and the quotation and invoicing, and many more. So it has many advantages and functions sa laboratory na mag-produce siya or mag-improve siya mga lab productivity and efficiency. So these as you can see, these are the examples or pictures na makita ninyo about sa LIMS. So next, so what are the benefits and advantages of LIMS? So unsay mga benefits sa mga users. So a LIMS, or the Laboratory Information Management System in its full form, it helps in three main ways. So it has three main ways sa benefits niya and advantages. So first is the accuracy. So a LIMS helps labs produce accurate, repeatable results. So as we have noted, diba, kanang sa mga katong traditional nga buhaton like daghay mga errors, and like dili kayo accurate kay naay times nga magkamali sa mga informations. So unlike sa LIMS nga masakto nimo input ang mga data and informations muna makaproduce yung mga accurate kay dili ko wala ang data kay naara siya sa software tungod sa LIMS. So as we have noted, traditional data management practices were prone to errors, diba? Due to the inherent shortcomings of manual entry and copying. So the LIMS automates these processes. So these kinds of mistakes simply don't happen. Okay? They don't compromise the integrity of your lab processes. Using the LIMS would cut down the need for manual tasks, thereby increasing the accuracy in sample analysis. So, mas decrease ang iyang mga errors o kanang mga errors sa mga pag-input sa data of information. So next is the efficiency. A LIMS helps labs to automate and speed up laborious tasks. So, meaning ang LIMS ay efficiency. So, the main purpose of using LIMS in the laboratory is to improve the efficiency of sample processing and data management. So, the automation and centralization will drive greater efficiency across lab processes, enable easy tracking and data recording, and ultimately save time that can be dedicated to more complex business problems. So, mas mapadali niya ang proseso, like, dali na rin mapangita ang information sa ipakita, and also hassle-free po siya. Dili na ka di na ka stress kung makita sa mga update kay naara sa imong mga sa technology. So next, lastly is the management. So a LIMS helps labs store and retrieve results quickly. So the management, um, laboratory information management, um, it can offer powerful features that enable labs to maintain data compliance and audit trails. So the LIMS captures data automatically, gets processed and stored for future references. So it can manage data kanang um, like naradira para ma-retrieve nimo, maikot nimo, ma-edit nimo, and makita nimo like dili siya dili um, dili ka parehas sa um, kanang traditional or kanang manumano nga isod kaayo makita ang mga data na imong store, di ba? Para sa papel, posible ito mawala. So ang LMS, it can manage the katong mga data na so you can see sa picture is LMS advantages. So improve turnaround times, working automation, real-time tracking and time saving, improve data quality, kaya wala ito kay efficiency and also manage for management. So creating regulatory compliance, interface with instruments. So next, what is the role of a laboratory information management system or LIMS? So the most important role of LIMS plays in a laboratory to increase the operational efficiency of the laboratory by automating and streamlining the workflows, eliminating the need for maintaining for informations manually, and meeting regulatory guidelines. So, although as what I've said nga, mas efficient siya and mas daghan siya um, advantages. So, as you can see sa picture, siya roles sa laboratory information system, management system. So next, let's talk about the purpose process of Laboratory Information Management System, or the LIMS. So, the main purpose of LIMS is to improve lab efficiency and accuracy, as what I mentioned a while ago, yung three main ways by reducing manual operations. So, a LIMS system will perform a range of core functions. These normally include: first is the sample management. So, sample management is one of the critical functions of LIMS. A LIMS manages detailed and accurate records of each sample and stores it securely, thus eliminating loss of data as it moves between um, the department. So LIMS, it manages accurate records of samples and stores them securely. This way, it reduces the risk of sample becoming lost, contaminated, or expiring. Like, di ba, unlike sa kanang papel pa pinaagi. So, na possibility nga mga mawala, easy, mabasa, masunog, di ba? Pag-ibalhin mo sa uman sa laing department. So, running LIMS, it eliminates loss of data. Kailangan mo siya mag-store na siya, mas daling proseso para ma-transfer ang ma-transfer o ma-move ang data na ilang nanglan sa laing department. So additionally, when the sample moves from one unit of the laboratory to another, the chain of custody is updated to ensure proper tracking of the sample's location and custodian. So makita ay dara ang transfer ang samples sa laing department. So makita kung kinsa custodian. So next, the picture niya si sample management. So next, ang duha is the inventory management. So the inventory management function of LIMS is an essential part of laboratory's day-to-day management. A LIMS, or the Laboratory Information Management System, manages stock, supplies, and reagents. A LIMS can also generate automatic reorder alerts in case of stock depletion. So these alerts facilitate laboratory workflows and prevent any delays resulting from the stock. So it's not just about sa mga samples, but also maka-benefits po siya kanang function po siya sa mga inventory management. So the LIMS can fully automate this process, ensuring that supplies are ordered in advance according to requirements. So this keeps the lab workflow moving and prevents delays or issues arising from a lack of stock. A LIMS can also help to keep detailed and up-to-date information about your equipment on notify when any equipment is due for upgrade or maintenance. So, ang LIMS maka-facilitate niya sa mga kinahanglan sa laboratory, mga inventory, siya kung sa ma-expire or kung sa kailangan i-upgrade ang mga equipments, which since may bawaan man nato, so maka-prevent siya o mga delays. So, you can see mo ni pictures in inventory management. sorter, may receive return, so next, maliban sa sample management, sa inventory management. Next is the test management. So today na nas, say naas sa laboratory information about the test management. So LIMS helps standardize testing workflows while providing complete and accurate control of the testing process. So the LIMS allows you to manage the test conducted on a batch of samples, enables easy entry of the results, tracking approval or validation of results, and the generation of reports. So besides the LIMS, it allows you to manage tests, analyze, and allocate tests to specific LIMS users. It allows testing workflows while providing control of testing process. So, makatrack ka sa mga approval and validation of results like test, makamanage ka sa mga test to conduct the batch of samples. Manage sa test management, test plans, test design, test execution, criteria, test reporting. So next is the reporting. So reporting is an essential part of LIMS that enables a laboratory to achieve an entry view of data collected and potential trends, reducing reporting overhead of the laboratory. So the LIMS allows you to generate reports including tracking, sample summary, inventory, system configuration, results, audit trail, user data, sample analyst count, invoices, appraiser space, instrument calibration, etc. So the LIMS are an efficient tool to maintain accurate and timely reporting. So the system can automate mainly daily, weekly, monthly reporting tasks. So what is more, readings can be taken directly from equipment directly into the system to produce reports with the highest possible accuracy. So mga reports siya sa mga summary about the results, test results, samples, na accurate ang iyang produce, mga accurate iyang produce. Kay since diba kay hindi siya kapare sa manual na kuan or na dili makaproduce siya accurate kay mauto basi magkamali og input sa mga data o processor. So unlike aning kaning LIMS, mas efficient, mas accurate, o mas dali na siya makahatag og summary or reports sa mga users na ilang kinahanglan. So ibinuman sa reporting gamit ang LIMS. See sa picture. So, next, suma naman ta itong kung sa purposes niya, kung sa benefits niya, kung sa ng LMS. There magsira po ta all about how to use a laboratory information management system. So, the LIMS is used by laboratory workers and support staff of all disciplines. So, every laboratory can benefit from LIMS. Kung naging gitawag siya laboratory, kaya maka-benefit siya sa every laboratory. So, una, Laboratory Information Management System. So, however, they are commonly found in medical, pharmaceutical tracking, environment monitoring, manufacturing, quality assurance labs, and beyond. So, some of the major industries include, so dili lang siya, di ba, ang LAMS gamit po siya sa medtech. So, dili lang siya sa mga medtech na gamit, but also, dili lang makita sa mga first is the clinical research and diagnostics. So, unsay gamit sa LIMS aning clinical research and diagnostic. So, it manage patient data and specimen information, maintain various test records and test results, generate reports, and automate laboratory. So, as what I've said kanina, di ba, ang purpose niya is kanang produce siya mga accurate results or mga reports, and also makamanage siya or sample management. Like store siya mga accurate data and information. So, next is the biobanks and biorepositories. So, say gamit sa LIMS, aning biobanks and biorepositories. Right? Biorepositories. So, it tracks biological samples and manage their storage location for easier retrieval of the samples and their shaded data. So, what I've said kanina, di ba? Libre gyapon na makamanage siya sa mga samples, results, sa mga data, sa mga information with input, mas efficient siya and accurate ang iyang pag-produce. So, sa pangtulong ng makagamitan ng LMS is the food and beverage testing laboratories. So, as you can see, dili siya pang medical, no? Iabot na ta sa food and beverage testing laboratories. So, sa gamitan niya, it manage food and beverage samples. Di ba ka mag-input ako sa inaaning food, sa inaaning beverage. So, mas mapadali na to ka ng sa mag-type na ka, mapadali na nimo ang madali na nimo tang di na ka magmano-mano dili pa rate of error bitaw like sa manumano nga suwat-suwat niya basta mamali ka og ng suwat sa mga informations na nakabutang. So it maintain test records, generate reports, and automate testing workflows. So as what I've said yapon na siya mga test management and also maka-report siya daily, weekly, and monthly. So it depends sa users. So so for the fourth one, cannabis testing laboratory. So say gamit aning LIMS sa cannabis testing laboratories. So it manages clients, tests orders, cannabis samples, tests for cannabinoid and pesticides levels, terpenes, moisture, heavy metal, fungi and molds, and generates a certificate of analysis while complying with regulatory compliance. So, more gapon siya o kanang benefits o advantages nga na siya test management maka-manage siya sa mga samples. So for the fifth one, the oil and gas testing laboratories. So, may abot siya mga oil and gas laboratories now. So, the LIMS manages sample batches, testing schedules, sample monitoring, and review and validation of results with complete traceability for external auditing purposes. So, mga ito siya, na butan management. Task management. Ito, testing schedules katong report siya daily, weekly, monthly. So sample monitoring since it can manage data, samples, and review and validation of results with complete traceability. As what I've said kanina, di ba matrace niya kung pag kanang transfer ang data dito sa laing department, trace kung kinsay naka mga data, diba? So na dili nakita niya ang or advantage or benefits ani laboratory information management system. So lastly, the agriculture testing laboratories. So si gamitan ng LIMS po aning agriculture testing laboratories. So the LIMS manages sample types like soil, tissue, seeds, insects, feed, oils, nuts, husks, flowers, and more. So the laboratories maintain sample booking, tracking, testing, quality control, test report generation, facilitating growers to take decisions in the field. So, say magapon siya maka-track yapon sa mga records na yapon siya maka-test sa management. So, pag-track ang mga data informations para manage na sa MIS. Kaya makaproduce po dito siya accurate na mga data. Accurate na mga data and informations. And hassle-free siya. And in other words, efficient ang LIMS. So, to sum it up, ang LIMS, it has many advantages as you can remember sa akong mga ibang the main ways, accuracy, efficient, and management. Diba? So, gamit kaayong LIMS sa mga laboratories. Ay, maka-produce mga accurate, efficient, dili maka-less sa mga errors, hassle-free, it can manage data, informations. So that will be all. Thank you for listening. So for more informations, we provided the references that we've among gikwaan pang research. So if you have more questions or kung gusto po mo mag-dig more informations about sa among gipang tako, you can use this site ay para sa inyong references. So that will be all. Thank you for listening.